don't want to give her a label, but I think that, she might be she probably is Islamophobic, and someone like that with such prejudices should not be the Home Secretary in a liberal society like our own.
What do you make of what Suella Braverman's had to say?
Listen, there are close to 4 million Muslims in the United Kingdom. A significant number of folks who might not identify as Muslims but might be culturally connected, and many more millions who are sympathetic to the Palestinian cause. Now, it is perfectly possible to condemn the terrorist attacks that took place a couple of weeks ago in Israel, and to be sympathetic about the fact that thousands of particularly young people are losing their lives in the Gaza territories. And so I think Suella, once again, is using rhetoric that is completely inappropriate. And she's demonstrating why she's unfit to be a Home Secretary.
Why does she feel the need to use this language? That there has to be something reasonable motivating her. It can't be because she likes division.
Yeah, I mean, just to echo what Coco said, there are, unfortunately, increasingly amounts of anti-Semitic activity, attacks. I know a lot of people in the Jewish population and community who feel very unsafe, and they felt unsafe even before these events in Israel and Palestinian territory, and they feel even more unsafe. And so this is a worry and a problem that needs to be spoken about and tackled by the police and the appropriate authorities. Having said that, I think Suella Braverman is unfortunately part of the problem. And eventually, Rishi Sunak, as the Prime Minister, is going to have to share the responsibility for some of the division that will come or has been coming as a result of Suella's rhetoric. I think she has a few personal challenges. I personally think she has big issues with the Muslim population. I mean, I don't want to give her a label, but I think that, she might be she probably is Islamophobic, and someone like that with such prejudices should not be the Home Secretary in a liberal society like our own. And it really does worry me, to be honest with you.
That is a strong accusation to make, but one that you're prepared to stand by.
I mean, the evidence would suggest so. I mean, a few months ago, she decided she wanted to, attack Pakistani males, despite the Home Office's evidence suggesting that some of her conclusions were not founded on evidence. She decided she wants to give such a divisive speech at the party conference, and now we know we have big issues in Israel and the Palestinian territories, and we know a lot of those issues now are resulting in people feeling very distressed in this country. And yes, he's met with a lot of the Jewish leaders and Jewish population, which he should be doing. But how many Muslims has she met since this war broke out? How many mosques has he visited? How many of the leaders within that population has he decided to engage to try to make sure that division doesn't result in really bad activities happening on our streets? I would hazard a guess that the answer is probably close to zero.